Stop number 8 on the Castrol GTX Indy car series brings us to Texas Motor Speedway. It's the running of the Firestone Indy 550K, and we are set for some great racing here after a great race we had at Indianapolis. We're going to see some more here today at Texas Motor Speedway. This is the second of 4 straight oval tracks we're heading to on the circuit. We're of course heading to next stop on the tour. We'll be heading to Pikes Peak after that, and then after that Pikes Peak we'll be heading to Charlotte. So going to be an interesting race here today. And let's get the starting line for today's running of this event. On the pole at 211 miles per hour, it's Cab Shear, the number 77 Honda, has the pole for today's event. He'll be alongside Blaine Keys, the number 28 DHL Honda, the Ryan Hunter Ray cars. Keys is currently second place in the points chase. Shear right now currently 13th. Row 2 is Marty Johnson, number 34 Honda. He'll be on the inside of the second row. Beside him will be Paul Barber, the number 41 Haas Automation Honda. Then it's the number 60 Valvoline Chevrolet of James Richardson. He'll be on the inside of the third row. Beside him will be DJ Curtis, the number 63 Honda. Then it's the Red Bull cars in the fourth row. The number 95 Honda of Abe Troxel, and the number 35 Honda of Pichu London. The Red Bull Racing shares row 4. Derek Pemberton, the number 83 Chevrolet, has the inside of the fifth row. Beside him will be the number 20 Fuzzy's Chevrolet of Daniel Olson is alongside. Nathan Hudson, number 17 NTN Toyota, has the inside of the sixth row. Beside him, the Glidden Paints Menards Quaker State Buick, number 56 of Sam Rogers, has the outside. Then it's JT Bryant, the number 11 FedEx Chevrolet, has the inside of the seventh row. And beside him will be the number 13 Geico Chevrolet for NNSCRA Motorsports. It's Seth Cole. Then it's number 26 Honda of Elijah Gordon, has the inside of the 8th row, and beside him will be Joshua Sakuli in the UFD Honda. Row 9 has a Mark Stoudemire Jr., number 32 Menards Glidden Paints Quaker State Buick, and he'll be alongside the number 99 STP Lotus of Levi McIntyre for Rockin' Wrestling Racing. Then it's Dylan Thoreau, the number 3 Hitachi Chevrolet, has the inside of the third row, has the inside of the 10th row. And Thoreau comes in as the points leader in this points chase, and he'll be alongside the number 10 Target Chip Ganassi Chevrolet of John Arndt. He'll be alongside. Row 11 has the number 15 National Guard Honda of Alex Hawkins. He's on the inside of the 11th row. Beside him will be Jesse Turner and the number 22 Honda. Next row down will be the number 29 Ford EcoBoost Ford of Nicholas Romero, and he'll be alongside the number 58 Hess Ford of Jason Blanford. He'll be alongside. Then going to the next row down will be Nathan Hood, who almost won the last race on the tour, the Indianapolis 500, except having the pit with 3 laps to go in that race cost him the shot at the win at Indy. He'll be in the number 67 RW Honda for Sarah Fisher Racing. He'll be alongside the number 93 Target Chip Ganassi Chevrolet of Chris Dodd. Dylan Young has the inside of the next row down, number 2 Verizon Chevrolet. He is currently sitting third in the points chase coming in. He'll be alongside the number 4 National Guard Honda of Johnny Gardner, the Dan Walden colors. Then it's the third Penske car in this race. It is Ryan George, number 12 Verizon Chevrolet. He'll be alongside Levi Shones, the number 14 Honda. Ryan George, by the way, won the race at Lime Rock. Then it's Joshua Osborne, the number 19 Honda, and he'll be on the inside of the next row down in the Justin Wilson tribute. And beside him will be Joshua Collard in the 43 STP Honda. Then it's Davey Johnson, number 70 Castrol GTX Honda, and he'll be on the inside of the next row. And outside of him will be Lyndon Wright, number 81 Coca-Cola Chevrolet. And here comes the command of Fire the Engines here at Texas.
Drivers, stop your engines!
Command's been given the Fire the Engines here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Here's the rest of the field here. Dallas McIntosh and a 16 National Guard Honda is the inside of the next row. Alongside the number 33 Spotify Honda of Zachary Fitzwater, and there's the rest of the field. Anchored by Sky Commons, number 21 Chevrolet has the outside. Nicholas Romero, we should remind you, also was the Indianapolis 500 champion, the guy that he took the race from Nathan Hood. So the field, pace car next up on the pit road, so we're ready for 34 laps of action here. The Firestone Indy 550 is on. Kev Shear has the early advantage. Here comes Marty Johnson to the inside, trying to take the lead from Kev Shear, and he will do so coming out of turn number 4. First lap at over 186 miles per hour on these cars, and look at that, 3 wide. Abe Truxell goes inside, and now Derek Pemberton is going to make a 3 wide between he, James Richardson, and Kev Shear. And you got the Toyota of Nathan Hudson there, who came in with a top 5 finish at Indy with the only Toyota in the field, and Truxell now goes for the lead, car number 95. Whoa, that was close. And number 95 did lead the lap. JT Bryant, the winner at the race at Mexico, trying to work his way through the field. On board JT Bryant's car, right alongside Nathan Hudson. Oh my gosh, they're getting so close in the turn number 1. They about touched wheels in the Indy car. We're saying that's a no-no. And now Pichu London decides to go for the lead, car 35, and they're 3 wide for the lead. And here comes the... Is that Elijah Gordon in 26? Yes, it is Elijah Gordon. Whoa! How long can they keep this up in the turn number 1 as they go in? Just a great start here in the first 4 laps, and now here comes Dylan Thoreau, the points leader in the 3 car. He started way back in the 21st position, and now Kev Shear, the pole sitter, wants to go for the lead, and it's number 77. And oh no, Sam Rogers almost makes it 4 wide. They come down, and oh, Shear's gonna get turned. He'll take Truxell. Nathan Hudson, JT Bryant's in it. Blaine Keys, the second place runner in the points, and a big crash has happened. McIntyre, oh my goodness. McIntyre over. And then gets hit by Mark Steinemer Jr. in 32. Blaine Keys, who is second in points, he's in the crash. DJ Curtis is in the crash. Zachary Fitzwater. And somebody else is crashing. That's Elijah Gordon, 26. What in the world is happening here at Texas? Talk about your dirt fest here on this racetrack here. Fitzwater. Smoke coming out of that Spotify Chevrolet Indy car. Leon Alvarez is in the crash. Davey Johnson in the 70 was in the crash. I think the better question is who didn't crash. Kev Shear and Nathan Hudson were 2 of the cars involved in the lap 1 tangle. And Kev Shear just barely led the lap. I tell you, that was how close. If that would have been the finish, oh my goodness. And Shear gets tapped by Sam Rogers, and then this is where the whole wreck party happens. He took the 95 of Abe Truxell, and then and JT Bryant riding on the wall in the number 11 car. And then several cars. There's where There's where Levi McIntyre, there's where Blaine Keys in the 11 got spun, and there's where everybody else decides to pile in. Joshua Osborne, Dallas McIntosh, Jason Blanford, Joshua Collard, Ryan George, Amar Stoudemire Jr. was in the crash, Nathan Hood's in the crash, McIntyre, and Nathan Hood is, in fact, was up on his side, and there's where Shear, and there's where McIntyre, he got into Jesse Turner, and that's what started the airborne gyrations that McIntyre's car goes through. And these are lightweight race cars, but I mean they seem heavier than they look, but they just, I mean, talk about a race car that flies like a child's paper plane. So many things that happened. I don't know if we had time to show you all the replays, but... And look at the attrition, 29th to 41st, and that is a grand total of 13 cars that's got knocked out of the race here. Shones has knocked out Shearer, Davey Johnson. Dylan Thoreau, the championship leader, got knocked out. Stoudemire Jr., Keys, Curtis, Troxel, Bryant, McIntyre, Turner, Keith Batson got knocked out, and so did the 33 of Zachary Fitzwater, all got knocked out of the race. So the top two in the points got knocked out of the race because of that crash, as the green flag has fallen again on lap number 11. Seth Cole's running in second position. Third position is Marty Johnson. Here comes Alex Hawkins in the 15 car, who has a mile-and-a-half victory himself at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And now Seth Cole closing in on Derek Pemberton as we ride along with Seth Cole. Seth in his Geico number 13 special, representing his favorite NASCAR driver, Casey Mears. There comes Seth in the inside for the lead, and you're with him as it happens. Dips down inside of Pemberton, and the yellow flag is flown again, and he will not lead that lap. And it's Austin Geit, Chris Dodd, and Paul Barber. I think that crash that time by, the second yellow flies on the 12th lap of this race. And here they come. They came out of turn number 4. There were 3 wide just up ahead of them. Oh my goodness. A double flip. And just as we saw Levi McIntyre do. Oh, Paul Barber and Austin Geit both. Look at Barber. Chris Dodd sliding with one wheel knocked off the car. Pace car somehow disappears through one of them, but Barber's car ends up on his side. That is some scary, scary stuff right here. Ryan George hits the 41 of Paul Barber, tabs him, send them both, and Ryan George also flipped as well to 32. That's one thing you could in the 11 and the 12 car. That's one thing you couldn't see. And Barber's car, just we saw McIntyre's car do, end over, end over, end, and same with the 5 of Austin Geit. Joshua Osborne just barely missed that crash of Paul Barber's. And Barber into the catch fence, and I mean through the catch fence too, I might add. And here comes Chris Dodd sliding around. He has a wheel knocked off in the target of his Target Chevrolet. Almost actually went under Paul Barber's car. And how Dodd got tapped, I have no idea. Here it is real time for Chris Dodd. And he hit the sliding car of Ryan George. That's what knocked the wheel off. So yeah, without question, 4 more cars are added on the attrition list. So already we are 15 laps into this race, and already we have got 17 cars out of this race. I didn't think Texas would be that bad. When I did the test race here, it wasn't that bad. So the pace cars lights are off. Derek Pemberton's your leader of the race. Second position is Seth Cole. Third is Joshua Sakuli. He's having a good run here today. Sam Rogers running in fourth position. Fifth right now belonging to Alex Hawkins. As you see the lap cars of, I think that's Leon Alvarez and Joshua Collard. Sixth place is Marty Johnson. And from last to seventh is Sky Commons, having a superb run here today. Dylan Young, he's got one thing to take advantage of, and that's the misfortune of Blaine Keys and Dylan Thoreau, because Dylan comes in this race third place in the points. Dylan Young, that is. And he was 1 point back of Blaine Keys, so he should take second no problem. And he's also, I think 15 or so. No, well, I don't know how many points he is back of Dylan Thoreau though. He was 15 points back of Dylan. He was 14 points back of Dylan Thoreau. The green flag waves were on lap number 17. Yeah, he was 14 back of Dylan Thoreau. So I think Dylan Young should be in contention to take the points lead in this IndyCar series. But there's still 17 laps left to go in this race here as Seth Cole goes inside for the lead on Derek Pemberton. He was going for it that time by. Look at this overhead shot. Seth Cole to the lead, car 13. And here comes Sam Rogers inside of number 56 for the number 2 position. Joshua Sakuli watching all this from 4th. Sakuli at the track, and here comes Alex Hawkins closing in, along with Sky Commons at number 21. Sky Commons, we told you, started dead last in the field, and he has already worked his way up into the top 5 right now. That was for 5th position. He just passed Alex Hawkins for. And now Sakuli goes up on the inside of Pemberton as they go through the 3rd and 4th turns now. Trying to get 2 birds with 1 stone, if you will, as he goes inside of both Pemberton and hopefully going inside of Sam Rogers for 2nd position. But look at Sky Commons just on a roll here as he tries to draft off of Sakuli's cars. They go through the 1st and 2nd corner, or 3rd and 4th turns, I should say. He dives inside of the white and blue 27, white and turquoise blue, I should say, not. Here. Best battle on the track, and meanwhile Sam Rogers takes his Buick to go toe-to-toe with the Chevrolet Seth Cole. Sam Rogers, the lone remaining Buick Indy car left in this field. There's Amar Stoudemer Jr. was the other one in the 32 car, and he got taken out of that first in that lap 5 in that early race big one. Commons to the inside, but I tell you what, all this battling may help Seth Cole though pull away from the field. That's the view Seth wants to see right now. From here on out, nothing. As he is leading the way here at the Texas Motor Speedway in the Firestone Indy 550K. This time by Seth will come across the line for 11 laps to go. Last lap by 206.036 miles per hour. Derek Pemberton takes number 2 position away. He led for some of the race here under yellow. And that's the way it looks like on the racetrack right now. The top 5 cars. Rogers in 3rd. Sky Commons in 4th. Joshua Sakuli running in 5th. Alex Hawkins in 6th position. Battle for 7th here between John Arndt and Dylan Young. And here comes the Ferrari of Nick Gunther, in the 9th position, trying to go inside of Young for 8th. Gunther, as I said, the only Ferrari in the field. And he had worked his way up to the 19th position in the point chase after a few solid runs the last few races. Indy 500 winner Nicholas Romero running in 10th. Daniel Olson running in 11th position as we go back to the leaders. Battle for the lead, heating up. Those Sky Commons taking 3rd now. And here he comes inside of Derek Pemberton. Pemberton actually led the lap before that, and now here comes, and Seth takes it back. This could be a wild 5-car shootout in these final 7 laps here at Texas. Tell you what, though, since these cars are heading to Charlotte 2 races from now, I expect we may see a race like this over at Charlotte. Lap cars ahead, Joshua Collard and Leon Alvarez, and here comes Commons for the lead. Sky Commons inside of Seth Cole. He's going to take the lead and come out of turn number 4. Sam Rogers right there behind in that Buick. Trying to go for the lead. He's going to go to the inside lane on Commons now. Now they've caught the lap cars of Collard and Alvarez. Sam Rogers to the lead, car 56. 6, and here comes Joshua Sakuli, and he'll lead that lap. Where did he come from? Rogers got hung up behind Alvarez. And here comes Derek Pemberton for the lead, car 83. Boy, the question is going to be, who will win the race back to the checkers? That's going to be the question. Now Seth Cole's hooked up with a drive with Sakuli at the moment. Out of turn number 4, Seth Cole to 2nd, trying to gain that lead back. Excuse me for the sneezes. More lap traffic to bear here in the form of Pete London. I don't know if they'll catch him. By the time the checkers fall, it'll be 2 laps to go this time by Seth Cole for the lead. He's going to take it back from Pemberton, and I'm out turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Stand by for a good finish. Sky Commons sitting inside. Here comes Commons. He'll try for the lead. What's going to happen? Joshua Sakuli, he's going to get into it. Sam Rogers gets into it. White flag waves. 5 cars shoot out to the side of all of Texas. 1 more lap to go. Rogers almost makes it 3 wide, and he will make it 3 wide. The turns 1 and 2. Commons out in front. Seth Cole gets off the wall. Rogers to the inside of Sakuli for the lead, or for second, I should say. But it will not be enough to challenge for the lead out of turn number 4. Sky Commons wins at Texas. Sky Commons from last to first wins the Firestone Indy 550K. One of those classic Texas finishes in IndyCar racing. What a run! What a race that was between the top 5. Sam Rogers in the Buick comes home in second position. Third was Derek Pemberton. Fourth, Joshua Sakuli, and fifth was Seth Cole. Average speed 149.252. John Arndt comes home in sixth position. Dylan Young did what he needed to do, though, to try to take the points lead, and in fact, he will do so, I believe. He will finish the race in 7th. Nick Gunther comes home in 8th. 9th will be Alex Hawkins, and 10th position will be Nicholas Romero. Daniel Olson 11th. Lyndon Wright 12th. 13th will be Dallas McIntosh, and Marty Johnson. Jason Blanford comes home 15th. 16th, Johnny Gardner. Nathan Hood, Elijah Gordon, James Richardson, Joshua Osborne. The top 20. Then Nathan Hudson and Pichu London were the last the lead lap finishers. The last two that finished the race were Leon Alvarez and Joshua Collar. They were 23rd and 24th. And look at the litter that consumed the attrition list. There are 17 cars knocked out of the race. And we only had 2 caution flags. That was the strange part. Just about like we did at Indianapolis. So just about. We had a high attrition rate for a 2 caution race. And among the two of those among that list was the top 2 in the points, Dylan Thoreau and Blaine Keys. They finished 32nd and 34th respectively. And we had some nasty crashes here at Texas. I mean, I swear to goodness we did. But for Sky Commons, what a day it was for him. Started dead last in the field and goes all the way to first in 34 laps of this race. And after holding off a snarling pack of 4 cars in a classic battle. So again, congratulations to Sky Commons, as we'll head to Pikes Peak for the next stop in the tour for the mile high 250. So until then, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 5 years of offline racing at its best.